Hi, and welcome, hi.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, yesterday was a fun experience. After I got my car out from the backyard yesterday, like I said, yesterday morning, I went for a cruise. Everything was going great, but there was two times where my car did stall out. Not because I don't know how to shift. I do know how to shift. Um, it's the fact that after trying to start it yesterday in the backyard and then it dies in the parking lot, try to start it up again, finally get in the garage, and then it dies. When I turn it on and hit the gas, it rubs down. It like wants to die, and then it picks back up when I let go of it. Also, the reason why I haven't heard my guess what happened, my fuel pump. This car was sitting for 4 years in a backyard, and I guarantee you the gas in it is probably not good, which is fine because there's barely anything in the tank, anyways. Also, since it was sitting for 4 years, that means the fuel pump might got clogged with a bunch of crap or something. So it's a good thing that I have another fuel pump. A really good thing that I was smart enough to grab the other fuel pump and whatnot from my car. So, this is going to be a fun day. Changing out the fuel pump. But first, what I'm going to do, because this morning I came out, got in the car, I wanted to see if it would start up, put my first key in, turned it, got power, put my secondary key in, turned it on, and the fuel pump came on. You can hear it. Come on. So I started up the car. Car started up just fine. Sweet. Start rubbing up on the engine, and it did it again. It dropped down, and then picked back up, and then dropped back down, and then it died. Wow, sometimes I can feel really stupid. Um, so I turned off the car, and I did it again. This time I only turned it where you turn on just the accessories or the accessories and stuff, like when you turn on the radio and everything. Well, when I turned it on, I didn't hear the fuel pump come on. So that's what it is. It's my fuel pump. My fuel pump is going out. So I'm going to switch everything out. But first, I'm going to take a hot wire to that main power source and then hook it up to like the stereo or something. So when I turn on the key, I'm hoping that that fuel pump will automatically come on. And if it doesn't come on, then that means my fuel pump is bad. So, like I said, it's a good thing that I got my other fuel pump here and it's a brand new one. And so I won't have no issues switching that out. It will take like not even 10 minutes to do. But the issue with this car, since it was sitting for 4 years, the bolts. Hang on, I gotta put out my cigarette so I don't blow up in my garage. Okay, so the bolts that usually stick out on the top of these, where these holes are at, they stick out, and then you put a nut on it and you bolt it down or whatever. Um, this one is actually my other fuel tank is actually outside. See how nice and clean those are? See how nice and clean those are? Well, the one in this car is actually rusted really bad. So I'm really nervous on removing that fuel pump because of those little tiny ass little bolts that stick out. Um, they tend to snap really easily because, like I said, sitting for 4 years, I had to take off a couple bolts throughout the car to even when I was working on the other engine and dropped it and everything, there was a couple bolts that snapped. So yeah, I'm very, very terrified on doing that because if any of those things snap, that means I gotta jack up the car, drop that gas tank, bring in the other gas tank, put that one on. But the only difference is between that gas tank and this one is really different. It's completely different from that one, but they're both the same tanks. But what this one has a bunch of other little things in the back. That one didn't. So um, I might just have to order a new gas tank for the 80 or for the 98 model Eclipse, because this is a 98. The motor is a 95. The computer is a 95. But the fuse box and the harness on the inside through the whole entire cab and the back is the 80 or the 98. Excuse me. So the only harness that I took out of the 98 model was the computer one, because when I first put the engine in, the car didn't want to start at all. So I had to call around to see why, and come to find out it was because of the computer. So I took the computer out, which is this one. This one's the 98 model. You see it has a different computer hookup. It takes the really big one, which I'm pretty sure all of you know what I'm talking about. So I took this out and put mine in after I got my engine in, and it started up. Everything was working just fine. And then come to find out now, my fuel pump might be going out. So first thing I'm gonna do is take out that back seat. Take out the back seat. Spray down those nuts and everything with WD-40, and hopefully that will work. And then slowly try to get those nuts off those bolts. And then if it comes off, sweet. So I'll go ahead and put in mine, which is, like I said, it is brand new. I gotta put you down for a second. Actually, you know what? I forgot my little thing here has a stand. If I can unplug it from it. There we go. Okay, so, whoops, wrong way. Jesus. Oh lordy. There we go. So, like I said, this one is brand new. It's a little dirty because it's been sitting in my garage and I've been spraying and sanding and everything else, but the filter is still clean. It's a little dirty, but it's still clean. The pump I know works for a fact, and everything else. I still have the nut that you screw on with the, oh my lord, the fuel line. So I still have that. That's simple. It's a rubber tube. You just put it over there and lock it down with those lock things. But this one's my other one, so I might just go ahead and switch them out. Actually, I think I might just do that, just switch them out. And then I have also this one. It was brand new too. So I got these for the 95 Eclipse, and I switched them out because the other one was pretty bad. So I know for a fact these ones are brand new. I know for a fact that they're going to work. So I'm going to switch them out probably. Go ahead and do that anyways, is switch them out. The 98 model does have this one too as well. So I know it's going to work. And I did keep the rubber pieces, the seals. These are still good. They're a little warped because, like I said, I just threw them in this bucket, and my buddy's dad took some towels and wrapped them and stuffed them in there, and then these were on the bottom. So, and they've been sitting on my shelf in my garage during the summertime and the heat and everything else for a while. So today I'm gonna switch those out. And then put my underglow lights on. Also, I have some neon strips that are going to be going inside the cab. And I have one sweet sound system that I got with this car. Holy crap. That's definitely going to go back in the car. Yeah, I love that sound system. And now that we're friends on Facebook, thank you. Because if you watch this video, thank you. Like, seriously, I freaking love this car. Oh my god. I'm very happy with it. I'm definitely happy with the sound system. It's the loudest one I've ever had. So, I mean, I got some sound systems, but whew, damn. So, yeah, anyways, other than that, that's what I'm gonna do is remove the back seat, put it in the fuel pump, and then plug it all up, and hopefully she'll work. So I might set up my camera and just go ahead and do that, probably, because I do have a YouTube channel, and I do have a couple of people that actually watch my videos, and it does help them out. So I'm just gonna set up my phone camera anywhere in the car, and then probably go ahead and do that. So I'll time lapse that one. But yeah, other than that, let's get to work. Yeah, I would say it's pretty dirty. It's rusted as hell. And yeah. So I'm gonna plug this in and see if it will come on. I'm pretty sure it probably won't, because it looks like, I don't know, looks pretty corroded. So I'm pretty sure that the fuel pump went out on me, or was going out on me. So definitely going to switch out my fuel pump right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the seal on and everything else, and then I'll probably time lapse that again, you know, putting it in, plugging it all up and whatnot, and then calling it good, and hopefully she'll start. So let's get this done. So got the fuel pump in. Right now I'm getting it hooked up. I think what I'm gonna do is actually put it on a switch like it used to be, and call it good. I might just hook it up straight to the stereo, because every time I turn on my car, I have my stereo where it automatically turns on with the car. So that's cool. So I think I'm gonna do that, is take one of my lines and hook it up to the stereo. And also right now I'm working on my underglow lights right now. I'm also putting those on. I drilled a hole underneath the passenger seat where the seat will sit. I drilled a hole underneath it and took some rubber grommets, like the gas pump rubber piece back here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see that little black piece? Actually, you probably can't. But this little black rubber piece, the seal, I had 2 of them that are little, so I was able to put those in the holes and then run my light strip through it. So the passenger side is done. Right now I'm going to be working on the driver's side, but I'm going to chill for a second because I did a lot today. Got the fuel pump taken care of. I had to work in the back for a little bit, get some wiring taken care of for back there for the sound system. Been doing the neon lights too at the same time. Oh, and I still got to drill a hole in my pretty girl. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but that's where the antenna is going to go. The new one, which is back there somewhere. So yeah. So, other than that, besides smoking a bowl, I'm gonna get back to work here a little bit. But like I said, I need a break. and whatnot. But before I started doing all this, I hooked up the gas line power cord straight to the battery before I finished tucking it and hiding it and whatnot, and started up the car. So that's an A+, which really and truly I can show you guys right now. So I'll just grab the cord right here, you know, splice it open. Actually, I don't want to use my teeth. That hurts. Bad idea to use your teeth. A lot of people use wire pinchers or wire cutters or whatnot. I do have some that splits the wire, the one that you're supposed to use, but I like the lighter too because it burns it right off pretty easy, and it keeps it nice and clean, so it doesn't burn the wire. So I don't care what people say. So see if it comes on. Power. Oh, I gotta turn on the key first. So, just grab my key, which is stuck to my magnet. My other key. So we're gonna see if this works, ladies and gentlemen. Put my key in the ignition. Make sure it's in neutral. Oh, I hear it. Oh, see? This shit's loud. It seems like it wants to die again. It's starting to actually idle now. I think I fixed it. It's idling now. And it's not about to die. My oil light finally went off, and it's finally idling now. That's exactly what it was. It's idling. So yeah, I think that's what the problem was. The other fuel pump was bad. Every time I hit the gas, it used to want to die. This time it just rubs right up. That's exactly what it was. It was my gas pump. Well, like I said, sometimes I feel like an idiot. It's doing good. I'm pretty stoked. Wow. There's the cord. I got it right on my fuse box. Sweet. I'm happy. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. That's freaking awesome. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was easy fix. That's what it was. It was my fuel pump. Fuel pump went out. So, wow. And, Jesus. And it actually idled. Before it, like I said, when I hit the gas, it wanted to die. But this time, when I hit the gas, it rubs right up. So, oh, thank God, because I was going to lose my mind. I've been working on this thing since I brought it home about a month ago. Maybe almost 2 months ago. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been like a month. Yeah, it's been over a month. So, whew, damn. That was pure luck right there. And I'm glad that's what it was the fuel pump. So I changed it out with my other one, and now it's running just fine. Oh my God. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and finish hooking up this field line, and either one, put it on a toggle switch, or two, like I said, I'll just probably hook it up straight to my stereo. And actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I should probably hook it up into my ignition switch, because if I hook it up to my stereo and I have one of my dumbass friends to turn off my stereo, well, there goes my fuel. Yeah, bad idea. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just hook it up to my ignition switch, so that way it can just come right back on and call it good. So other than that, everybody, I'll probably give you guys an update here in a little bit. I'm gonna do everything else off camera. So other than that, I'll be back. Okay, so quick update. I got the light bar mounted. I don't have it plugged in right now. Also, I took out my headlights because they need to be worked on. Like I said in my other video, the wiring for the amp and everything still needs to be plugged in. Power, blah blah blah. And I'll just let you guys check it out. So this is going to be the red power cord to the old amp. I'm going to take it off the actual zero and put this one on, because this one's a lot thicker and it came with that amp. So I'm going to hook this up with that so it can be attached to the battery with a breaker too. But there's the amp. It's already all plugged in. Everything's hidden except for this little piece. I don't like it, but I might end up actually going underneath the carpet, drop it down, and then back this way. Same with that one. So that's plugged in, besides the power. Let's see. I'll just close this door because my front bumper's sitting over here. So there's a zero and another one going to the engine bay. Turn on my light. So right here will be a breaker. That's a 300 breaker, and this is a 200, I think. Yes, a 200 amp, 300 amp. So I'm going to unattach the main power source and hook it up to the breaker, and take that one and hook it up in the back for the amp. Let's see. Right here is the amp remote wire and the fuel pump, because this fuel pump didn't have a connection for all of it, so it went on a switch, which is fine. So I'm going to probably hook up the fuel line, which is the white one, to the ignition switch, or to something else. And then this one's the remote wire to the amp, which I still got to hook up on the stereo. This LED light right here, I'm gonna actually run it. The box is in the middle. It's somewhere down in there, somewhere, because this LED is gonna run straight across, and it's actually going to go into the O2 sensor seal and drop down from there, and then hook up to the beam, or to the support, whatever. And for the other one, it comes down, so you can see, oh, there's the box right there. It comes down, and I drilled a hole right here with a rubber gasket, and then fed it through and dropped it down on this side, which is right there. I had one hell of a day, as you can see. Yeah, one of them broke, so I'm gonna have to repair it, and hopefully I can wire it back all up, and hopefully it works. If not, oh well, I ain't too worried about it. Other than that, that needs to be all situated. And there was something else too. God, that looks sexy. Oh, the light bar. The light bar, I didn't like the way it was sitting up here, so I took it off. I was going to put it on the dashboard, but I didn't like it, so I removed it. The seat's got to get put back in. So there's the front bumper. The headlights I'm taking inside, splitting them apart so I can get those repaired. Got to repair the messy wiring thing they got going on right there. And there's the other headlight that's going to go inside with me, and then the other two are back there on that shelf that I'm going to be taking in. But there's the light bar right on the front. I think I'm going to keep it there because honestly I don't want to drill no holes in the top of my car or anything. I was going to get magnet mounts, but I don't know about all that, so I went ahead and just mounted it on the front bumper, and it actually kind of looks good. Like I said, it's not plugged in yet. I went ahead and ran the wire up through some holes and back around, so there's a positive and negative, which will be hooked up to the high beams, and yeah, they will come on when the high beams come on. So, and there's the front bumper. Like I said, I didn't know where else to put it, so I'm gonna just put it right there, put the front bumper back on, and then see what it looks like. So give me a minute and I'll go ahead and do that. There it is, everybody. Light bar. I actually like it right there. And then maybe where those two little openings are at, I might do the smaller ones for floodlights or fog lights. I don't know, but I like that right there. I'm gonna take those two headlights inside. Those are my old ones. I'm gonna break them apart and take everything out of there. So, oh yeah, that's freaking clean. I like that. So that's probably about it for today. Tomorrow I'll come back at it again. So other than that, peace out, everybody. I hope you enjoy your day. Peace.